What's up guys, SS back again. So I got this guy about a month and a half ago from Anthony Sang when it first came out. Just haven't had the time to review him. And I also got this one, the Judge Dredd by Art Figures. Pretty much the same day. 130 bucks shipped. Don't remember the website I used, but can't go wrong with it. Figured I'd do a 2-for review today. It is the day after Thanksgiving, so got nothing to do. I'm off for a couple of days, so let's get into it. Man, I love this figure. If you just watched my Captain America 2-piece review, it goes perfect with this. I love this figure, wanted it so bad, and I was not disappointed. You can see the box, really cool box. Love the picture of Sebastian here. You can see it's kind of shiny there. What does it say? Winter Soldier. Cool little design going on in the background there. That honeycomb. Cool image of the actor. Get a good look at the arm. Looks great. And the side. Really cool box. I'm not into boxes. Don't keep them usually, but this one I will be keeping. I don't know. I just like it. So you got that, and then when you open up the box, you're greeted with the nice insert of the actual figure. You got MMS 241 movie masterpiece. Really cool picture. Nice little pose. Winter Soldier on the bottom, and that's it. That's it for his box. Then you got Judge Dredd. This figure for the price is just amazing. Look at that. Really cool. It's a little slip cover. This was just a plain black box with a magnet going on when you open it up. All you're gonna get here is some nice foam for all the little parts that you're gonna need to put together. And that's it. No biggie. So let's get into the accessories. Now, I've had them for a while, so I took off all Winter Soldier's accessories. They're not that hard to put on, but Judge Dredd, I'm not taking them all off because that was a bitch to put on. But with him, you get, you know, the normal instructions going on there. So I get this from Anthony Sang, as always. Thank you, Anthony. And he told me that Hot Toys told him before they molded this, they didn't take into consideration they were going to give you this hand, so it comes just taped in like that. Alright? Just to let you guys know. I don't know if they're going to fix that before it hits the States or not. I doubt it. I don't even know if this is out in the States yet. It might have just been released. Maybe. So you get the instructions, you get that extra hand, and then you get a couple of extra set of pegs going on here. You get a black one and one with the skin tone, so that's appreciated. Then I'll show you just one of the hands. They're pretty much all the same, just in a different shape, but looks nice. They did a really good job with the texturing. Love this. Nice and pliable. Got the trigger hand. You get kind of two trigger hands. They kind of look the same. You get a fist. You get this one for holding Cap's shield, which is really cool. I love that scene in the movie. The movie was amazing. Love this movie. These two hands, so you get the fist in these two hands, they kind of look the same, but they're not. They're slightly different. They're both trigger hands, but this one is a little bit more closed off towards the bottom, if you could see there. But the detail is just beautiful. Even the fingertips kind of look like he's got nails going on. See the little tips? Pretty neat. Love this figure. It's kind of like having a figure of myself a little. So you get two head sculpts, which is awesome for the price. Thanks for that price, Anthony. It was insane. It was beautiful, beautiful. I was more than glad to pay that price. So you get two head sculpts. You get this one, and then obviously you get the other one here with the that mouthpiece going on. This one's got the paint on, this one doesn't. I'll go into that one later. So you get the head sculpt and a shitload of weapons. You also get, just watch out, don't throw this out, a bunch of extra little buttons in case yours fall off. I left one of them on him. You get 2 of these grenades. Now I don't know shit about weapons, so I can't tell you the names of all the guns and stuff. You get a pistol, real nicely detailed. Really no complaints with this figure, just one little minor one. The weapons kind of fall off easy, but that's no big deal. You're not going to be playing with this. So that does cock back. I'm surprised they didn't make the trigger functional. They usually do. You can take out the clip, of course. So you get that one cool pistol. Then you get this little itty bitty gun. I don't know what the hell it is. What type of gun this would be. Cool little details going on there. Really no weathering on those two. Then you get this other neat gun. I have no clue what the heck this is. It does pop open there. That's pretty neat. The paint jobs are beautiful on these. Just really nice. So you get those guns. You get whatever the heck kind of gun, machine gun this is. Really neat. A little bit of dry brushing going on. Not a whole lot. The clip comes out, of course. I usually don't like pulling them out because then that loosens them and then they'll fall out. So you get that gun. Get a beautiful machine gun. The stock moves back and forth. The clip, of course, comes out. A little bit of dry brushing on mine. Looks nice. Sick detailing going on in these things. How the hell do they do these details? So you can see you can hold it there. Somehow you're supposed to grab that other piece for the grenade launcher. It does open up, and you can, if you so choose, you can place this in here and close it up. Not that you would, I'd prefer to have it on the figure. Bloop. So you get that machine gun, and you get that cool thing that he uses in the beginning of the movie to take down what's his name? Nick Fury, when he's in the SUV in my truck. Love my truck. And here's that magnet grenade thing that goes flipping under the car, blows up, and then you just line that up with those. I can't do this through the fucking camera. Oh, I can. That just slides on like so. Pretty neat piece. Cool detailing going on. The stock, I think that's called the stock, slides back. You get this cool little piece there. It's pretty neat. Really, really great detail, of course. Hot Toys. You get these 2 knives that you place at his lower back. Pretty cool. So you get 2 of those, and you get this knife. I actually used to have one of these. I love knives. Put your finger in there and flip it. That's pretty cool. And there's pouches for everything, and then you get his goggles that you could place on one of the head sculpts. Really neat. You can see they're transparent. Pretty cool. So the Judge Dredd figure, I'll just show you what he came with when I show you the whole figure. But that's it for accessories. Let me put them on him and we'll go over the figures. Alright guys, you know what? I figured, let me just show you where you place all the things. So you get that long ass knife, goes right over here, slips in nice and easy. Right, we get the 2 knives, which go right at his lower back. Fit nice and snug. You're not gonna have to worry about these falling out. Mine definitely stay in place real nice and snug. Only nitpick I have with this figure is this. I'll show you. These do fit in nice. They go easy, just like that. That's it. The problem is any little tap and they just pop off. See? Any little fucking tap. I wish Hot Toys would have address that and just taking a look at it, you know, make it a little bit more tighter, more secure, because this is a biatch if you don't do it right. Like, what the fuck? Alright, what am I doing wrong? Alright, we'll come back to that one. So you got the two little itty bitty pistols. This one kind of stays on pretty good. Then you got the other little 4-barrel one, goes up here. The two that seem to fall off the most is this Uzi looking like thing on his back, pops off a lot, and this one. I'm trying to get it to stay. I don't think I'm doing it wrong, but oh, let me see the fucking, come on, line up, bitch. There we go. Okay, I had it cocked back too much, but that's, and then the grenades go right there, and I will be displaying him with this. It's kind of his thing now for me in my head. So he does stand real well. It doesn't fall over. Of course, now that it's on camera, it's gonna fall over. I've had him without the stand for a while, but don't want to fuck with that right now during the review. So that's him with all his accessories on. I'm not gonna use that long machine gun. I just don't want to. So this guy, I actually got him the same day. This figure, when I saw it, I was like, holy Nikes. This came with a bunch of little goodies, and it took like 25 minutes to put together. You got to put the vest on. Luckily, the zipper I had no problems with. I saw Xenomorph's review and Nenny D. Those are the only two I seen on it, and they were great reviews, of course. I think Andre had a problem with the zipper. I'm not sure, but those guys did the reviews. They had already painted these parts to match this. I will try it, but I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna go to probably like Toys R Us, get a cheap figure, and practice dry brushing before I do it. This definitely should have been like that. So they painted that and the eagle, and it looks a lot better. But I figured, let me hold off and show you exactly what it looks like that you're getting. Alright, so you can see a big difference in the colors. Look at all these beautiful details. So you get the one gun. Look at that. Really great detail on the gun. They did a little sticker or something they slid in there. That looks cool. My only gripe with this figure is just this one tiny gripe, is the hands. They're the bendy hands, and they look kind of funky. And one of my neighbors is being loud, so let me close my window. Slam it really loud so that they get the hint. So you can see the hand, they look like they got run over. But, and then this, the Velcro, I'm probably just gonna glue it. If you make it nice and tight, they look better. It was on before, but. So that's cool. You get all these little things you gotta put on, that little grenade, all these extra clips, little med kit, this extra pouch. You gotta slide this on. And I forgot how I did it, but it was kind of easy. I know someone had a problem putting this on. I think I clipped it in over here and then slid it up, because these are kind of short. You get this little piece you got to put on, his knife, which is functional. This is a stuffed little pocket, and that's it. It was actually fun putting this guy together, and he looks fucking great. Other than that, it sucks he doesn't come with the stand, but you can get any generic Hot Toy stand. And the helmet also is technically an accessory. So that's it. He does stand pretty well though. Look, no problems. So let's check him out. Who should we start with first? Let's start off with Judge Dredd. Why did I even put him down? So the helmet, I've heard some people are drilling it out because they don't like that it doesn't cover the nose or some shit. Mine It's fine. I am more than happy with that look. I am not going to be chopping my Judge Dredd up. See some cool little scratches going on at the top. Paint. Let me pop off. Come on, buddy. There's the face. Nipple head. To me, he does not look like Carl. I think his name's Carl Urban. He's a great actor. I love it. Loved the movie. It was great. I'm a big Stallone fan, so I can enjoy the cheesiness of the first one with Stallone in it. The mouth kind of looks like Stallone. I don't know. You get some cool little padding on the inside of the helmet. And it is translucent, the little shield piece there. It's pretty cool. The stubble looks great on him. Come on, focus, biatch. Look at that. The little blood mark there. So just slide it on. And that's it. Clips right in. Snap-a-doo. He's technically got like 2 zippers. He's got another one going on under there. These pieces are all nice. They got straps going on. I took the glove off. I was going to try a Hot Toy hand, and then I said fuck it, because I'm not going to be able to get a Hot Toy hand in there like the gun grip. Maybe with enough patience, but I didn't want to tear the glove up. It is a bitch getting the fingers back in these gloves. The detail on the vest is so sweet. It could use a little bit of weathering, maybe some dry brush. The elbow pads, oh, that's right, I put one elbow pad away. I wanted to show you guys. See this? One of my elbow pads was really crooked. So it's just a little bit of hot glue that they use, so I just bloop, pulled it off. And I'll just use some, I bought a hot glue gun. I'm just going to glue that bad boy back on. That's it, easy peasy. But really, look at the detail on the sculpt. For 130 shipped, I am beyond happy. This is a beautiful figure. Look at that, looks like my riding gear. So much mixed media going on. Really cool. The pants look like nice real leather. It's not, but they look it. You got the gun holster there. Oh, so many different little accessories going on. Really love this figure. Even the boots, they kind of look like my CD riding boots. Little straps. This is one sweet figure. Look at all those cool details, tread going on. You do get movement. Don't know what body they use, but the body feels nice. I'm happy with it. So many, the more you look at it, the more shit you find. This, to me, for some reason, I'm not sure, but that feels like metal. It just does. You could take the grenade out, or whatever it is. You could take all these little things out. The hands do pose, you know, you get all the normal movement out of them. He's not really hindered in any way, but what kind of drastic extreme poses are you going to do with him, right? So one day I will just touch up the paint on that, and he'll be good to go, my Dredd. I gotta remember to put that elbow pad back on. So that's it. Oh, the little computer. I love that touch. Let me see if I can get this to focus. You can see it there. It's pretty cool. I'm sure they just printed and cut a little piece of paper and slid it in there, but still cool. If you guys can get this figure, definitely get it. Do not pass up on it. It is a beautiful figure for the price. I'm glad I got the first set that they made out. I think in Christmas they're re-releasing, maybe. Let me give you a closer look at the gun. Really cool. Love this figure. So that's it for Mr. Dredd, guys. Let me see if I get him to stand. He does stand. I don't use any stand. Well, mainly because he didn't come with one, but no, he's not going to stand. For fuck's sake. Lay him down. Now let's get to this beauty. Oh, love this fucking figure. Looks so badass. Oh, look at the cool little details going on. The star is perfectly centered. The arm, the sculpting, look, even in there you can see the little mechanics. Really sweet. The one thing they messed up on, the gloves are all black on here. On the picture you can clearly see they're black and brown. This piece is supposed to be brown, the strap brown, but no biggie, you could do that yourself if you want. You got cool different materials going on. The little buttons, I suppose that's what the extra buttons are for. All the cool little shiny buckles look like real metal. I doubt they are, but they did a great job with them. It does say in the instructions not to just turn this part. Always, oh, there goes the gun. Always lay this straight, straighten out the arm, and then you can move it about. Otherwise you're risking scraping it and damaging the paint. So just be mindful of that. You do get good range of motion with these arms. This I like. This you could hide the seam real easy. This is, if you saw the Captain America, that's what I was hoping his shoulders would do, so you could move them up and the suit would look better on that stealth suit. But it's pretty cool. You could see the inner workings, kinda. Not enough light. Let me see if I can get a bit more light in there. Nah, not gonna be able to. But it is cool. It is a giant fucking gap, but you can just cover that up easy. Range of motion on the knees. You get double jointed knees. The boots look great. The knee pads are on there, but I do like that they still gave you the straps, so they look like it's real knee pads, but you're not gonna have to worry about them falling down. The pants are nice and weathered looking. They don't look brandy new. There's just, the more I look at it, the more little cool details I find. All these beautiful little pouches. You get these little silver accents going everywhere. You get it there, over here, up by the collar. The head sculpts are just brilliant. I love the way he displays all his weapons. See how the pants look kind of dirty? Love that. Just love it. The boots look sick. You don't get any real articulation on the ankles. They are just sculpted boots. But I'm not going to do any crazy poses with them. Even all the pouches look a little dirty and worn. Just sweet, guys. Do not miss out on this figure if you enjoyed the movie. The price, it's not that bad at all, actually. There's another silver accent going. That looks so cool. I love this little collar going on. Now, I'll show you both heads, but I'm not going to be swapping them because they were a bitch. A super bitch. This material looks so real, and it's nice and thin, so it's really pliable. I really appreciate that. So many cool details. I love doing the uppy closey parts for you guys, just showing you as much as I can. And when I do the reviews through the viewfinder, I get to see more shit that you just really miss with the naked eye. The hair, they sculpted so well. No seams because it's cool the way they did it. I'll show you to put those goggles on. Now it says in the instructions, technically the hair sculpts, hold on guys, are they the same? They look identical. They probably are the same. And they're nice and soft in certain parts, like over here that's soft. It's a little stiffer back here, but you could just see the seam there. On the other head sculpt only, the whole hair piece pops out. And you could see in there, you could see the ears even sculpted in there. And there's hair sculpted. It's like two pieces, but they still went far enough to sculpt hair on that other part. Really well done. So let's take a close look at this headpiece. Look at that. That looks sick. Just sick. The little stubble. This character blew me away in the movie. Not just because my friends call me Bucky, but he's just badass looking. Sick job. So I'll probably never use this unless I want to make a, maybe like a mini me. So with this one, you can see it's the same seam on the hair. You just want to pull up on that. You got a magnet going on in there, and now he's got a different hairdo. See, they sculpted the hair there. So you pop that off, and then you could place these on. Do I even have them on right? Everything through the viewfinder is a bitch, guys, so sorry about that. So you got little clips. See that little hole there? I believe that's where it goes. And I'm gonna have to not look into the camera for a moment. He does look pretty badass with these. Come on, Joe. So you put those on, then you want to just slide the hair back on, and yep, that's it. Magnet is nice and strong. Look at that. That is one badass looking dude. He just looks wicked. I love that. I'm not going to do any crazy poses with him. He's pretty much going to stay just like that. I haven't had him using these goggles, but now he looks kind of sick with them. I'll take them off. Alright, so that's what that looks like. Damn, that magnet's strong. And be careful, goggles do tend to stay in there. Let me see if I can get them out now. Don't want to scratch them. And now I'll give you a close-up of this head sculpt. Look at that. Ooh, I hear a bike out there. Okay, you guys hear that? Sounds like a jixer. Alright, look at that. That's just beautiful. They did a sick as tits job on this. Kind of a little bit of highlights going on in the hair, maybe? I don't know. So that's that. Let me go and I'll switch maybe one of the hands and put one of Cap's shields on him. Give you a quick look at that. Look at that star. It's just beautiful. A nice glossy red star. Love it. Where's that gun? See, that's what I do. Fucking appreciate. These fucking guns always popping off. Other than that, that's my only little gripe. Just that the guns pop off. You do get... he's not really hindered. You're not going to get any ab articulation, really. You can turn him somewhat, but you're not really going to get an ab crunch with him. Just like with the Captain America stealth suit. Not really going to get an ab crunch. Alright, give me a second. I'll grab the shield. Alright, guys. Here he is. I got Cap's shield, and you could see it looks like a limp prick. It's just fucking drooping. It's too fucking heavy. I appreciate that they're metal. It's cool, but maybe they should have given you one plastic one and one metal one. Because it's just... yeah, from here it looks like he's holding it. Okay, but watch as let me see if... that's about as high as you're going to get this. And that is not movie accurate. It is definitely not perfectly horizontal. Like a limp dick. Alright. It's just too fucking heavy. It's gonna fall out any second. Oh. Just too fucking heavy. It's a metal shield. It's cool that, and when you do it, try to make the thumb grab there. Because otherwise it'll just slip right the fuck out. It is cool. If you're like me, maybe you have a bunch of other shields from the other Captain Americas. I think I have like 2 extra ones that I don't use, so maybe I'll use one of those. But then it won't be movie accurate because it won't be blue. So you're gonna be out that pose, but no biggie, right? I doubt you're really gonna have him holding it like that. Maybe I'll put one of the other shields and just have him holding it like that. That might be cool, right? Alright guys, that's it. I should have reviewed him a month and a half ago, but I got shit going on in my life and just haven't had the time. But it is Thanksgiving weekend here in America, so I'll probably review a couple other things. Like I said, I was gonna review, I was gonna give you guys a look at every single Hot Toys Spider-Man and the Medicom ones to do a comparison. And I never reviewed a couple of other things. I'll get into that later on. Alright guys, I hope you guys have a great holiday if you do live in the States. If not, just have a great weekend, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Get all of these bad motherfuckers. They're so worth the money. Alright. SS and Bucky out. See you guys later.